Hey guys, and welcome to Duel 68, which is also a deck request because we are using this Psychic deck requested by ViveMadrid2010, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is not going to be a very good duel. I'm going to completely obliterate him, but I'll apologize. As I said a couple of times before, I don't usually do this kind of duels, but I've been trying to get a good duel with this Psychic deck for quite some time, and I haven't been able to get a single one out of the last 11 duels. If I count the 3 rage quits, then 11 duels, and those rage quits were just really annoying and getting on my nerves. And I just really wanted to get this duel out. And personally, I don't like the Psychics too much. It's not that they're not competitive. If you use them well, they're good. But I personally don't really like the Psychics. The Psychic archetype. I like the archetype a bit, but not really. I want to do different things. And yeah, I because of those rage quits and those many times that the duel didn't work, I had it. I've had it. Sorry. So I just thought, next duel that will be finished until the end or very close to the end, I'm going to just go with that. So please enjoy this short duel. Alright, here comes Overdrive Teleporter using its effect. Here he already says this is going to hurt, isn't it? And with that Exodia deck, I don't really expect gores, so bringing out, let's see, Serene Psychic Witch and Psychic Commander, synchroing into that level 6 Psychic, which Psychic Nightmare, I believe it's called, which, if you call its effect correctly, then it can get to 3400 attack, which I was trying for. And I guessed spell, I thought either monster or spell, so I just flipped a coin in my head, went for spell. It was a monster, was an Exodia part, so no attack boost. So to get 500 more damage in, I played the spell card Miracle Synchro Fusion that I have in my hand, banishing from my field and or my graveyard Psychic Synchro and another Psychic, which will be Krebons, and Psychic Nightmare to get Ultimate Axon Kicker, which is the big guy in this deck. Last duel I had with this, I actually got someone to use Sakuretsu Armor on it. I had to explain for like 1.5 minutes that Sakuretsu Armor doesn't work because Axon Kicker isn't destroyed by card effects, and then Torrential came and his the Light Monarch, and that was really boom. Here we are in the Psychic deck, and we're going to go through it quickly because due to the many duels that didn't work, I kind of need to go to school soon, so I hope that I can finish this before I have to leave. 1 Destructitron level 4 and can destroy a face-on spell or trap, which is helpful. Esperger, very helpful. It's a level 2, it's a tuner. Also, quite a few of the Psychics can banish Espergirl when it's special summoned from being banished, and Psychic Witch is very good for that. And this one, I believe. Then you can remove, you can banish the top card of your deck face down, and then if Espergirl is then sent to the grave, that same card is added to your hand. 1 Grand Soil, because most of my cards are Earth, and 1 Grand Soil really helps in this deck, in my opinion. 2 Hushed Psychic Clerics. I have 1 Krebons because I felt I wanted 1 more level 2 tuner, and the fact that it can negate attacks helps. 1 Maxi to draw cards, because quite a few times I do face competitive people with a lot of special summons. 2 Overdrive Teleporters, because it's quite strong, and even though it costs 2000 life once you use the effect, you can get synchros out, really helpful. Psychic Commanders to weaken the opponent's monsters, and also just to be a level 3 tuner. Psychic Jumper to be level 2 tuner, and to have its special effects that has you switch control of monsters. Serene Psychic Witch, one of the, I'd say, best regular monsters. If it's destroyed on the field and sent to the grave, you can banish a Psychic with 2000 or less attack, and in the next standby phase of the duel, doesn't matter whose standby phase that is, that same monster is special summoned. Then Silent Psychic Wizard, when it's normal summoned, you can select a Psychic in your graveyard and banish it, and then when Psychic Wizard is sent to the grave, you banish that, you special summon that same monster. Creature Swap is very helpful in Psychics, because then you can just take a weak monster, give it to them, and take one of their strong monsters, but also it's just very useful if you're using tuners and synchros in general, because then you can take their, let's say, level 6, swap it out for your level 2, let's say, level 3 Cleric, and then tune with Psychic Jumper to form a level 8 and completely obliterate your opponent. while Psychic Cleric is, let's say, in attack mode because of you. Darkhold to destroy stuff. Emergency Teleport to just summon level 3 or below Psychics. Usually it's the tuners that I summon because for some reason I don't draw the tuners very often. Well, I do have quite a few of them in the deck. Heavy Storm to get rid of spells and traps. Mind Control to take their monster. 3 Miracle Synchro Fusions because I get my Synchros out quickly. And I really like Axon Kicker. Monster Reborn to revive monsters. MST for spells and traps. Bottomless to stop summons. Solemn Brigade should speak for itself. And 2 Torrentials because 1 Torrential is just very good for destroying stuff, and it works with Serene Psychic Witch because then it gains her effect. Extra deck, I have 3 Axon Kickers. I have Catastor, Naturia Beast, and Android as level 5s. This is what I usually go for my level 5 Synchro, so that then I can use Miracle Synchro Fusion for Axon Kicker. But Naturia Beast, since most of my Psychics are Earths, the Naturias are very helpful. Level 6, I have Psychic Nightmare for my Psychic and Barkion. Again, Earth, so Naturias, why not, because I can negate stuff. Black Rose to blow up the field as level 7, and Psychic Life Transfer, again, as my Psychic, and it can have you gain quite a few life points. Then I have Stardust Dragon as a level 8, and Scrap Dragon as sort of staples, I guess, and then Thought Ruler Archfiend as the Psychic, and it's still quite good, still one of my favorite Synchros. Hyper Psychic Blaster as a level 9, I could have also summoned that in this duel with Commander and Overdrive Teleporter, didn't feel like it. And also Overmind Archfiend, which I have only used once, but it can definitely be a very strong card. And since I haven't done that many competitive duels with this deck, partially the reason for that is I explained in the duel, I don't really like this deck too much. I've just built this. I have 1 Chain Dispersion inside, 2 Thunder King, 2 Veiler, 3 Warrior Elimination for Heroes and Sams, 2 Exile of the Wicked for Dark Worlds, Puppet Plants for Heroes, 6 Sams, and anything that uses Spellcasters, and then Rivalry of Warlords, because most of my monsters are Psychic after all. And, like, if I do some more competitive play, I'll probably swap out some of the cards in the side deck, but I probably, after this deck, of course, won't be using this deck that much, because, as I said, I don't really like it, and I have loads and loads of other decks to still try. So, once again, I'm sorry for this possibly a bit boring duel and quick, hurried deck request, but I really wanted to get it out of the way because I'm currently piled up in deck requests. I currently have 18 on my list, counting this one, and I really want to get more out of the way to have a list shorter so that people won't have to wait that long, because some of them have been waiting since almost the beginning, and I really want to have those people finally have their deck request. And then school takes time and stuff, so I'm sorry guys. ViveMadrid2010, I hope you're at least a bit happy. Please, if you want to, you probably will, please make a new deck request. You're allowed to do so now. Send me a PM, post it in the comments, then I'll put you on the list again. Next up is my friend CrunchG, who had a deck request to use a deck which can easily summon number 22 Fran Ken. You're going to see in the next deck request duel what that is going to be like. Alright guys, see you later.